next continuation discussion of last session what we discussed. Have you done the examples? Assignment finished? Right. So girls, you are not showing any homework or something to me any day. Are you doing or not, first of all? Doing or not doing? So tomorrow I will check. So I'll keep one leader in the girls only, like a school days row leader, class leader, like that. So I will keep at the end of the class, I will appoint somebody to check the notes. Right? And don't be friend with all the students. Like a girl student friend, okay, don't tell, so say, finish like. Right? Let it be. So now I will go for continuing the session. Last class already we completed two important functions. One is, what are the functions we discussed, ma'am? Under functions, we have special functions. I hope I saved into special functions. Well, under special functions, we discussed filter, map, and reduce. Two functions we completed. Now we go for what? Reduce. Now reduce. Before going to that, let me take up a small example for filter and map. Filter and map. Okay. One example I want to compare it. Write down. Write a Python program. Yes, ma. Shivam Bharadwaj. Filter and map we read. Yes. Write down the code program. Write a Python program which will accept list of values. Come in, ma. Which will accept list of values and find sum of positive numericals and negative numericals. Sum of positive numericals and negative numericals. Right? Think about it carefully. I have list of values. What should I do there? In that, positive numbers are there, negative numbers are. What should I take first? Filter for what? Positive. Filter for what? Positive. Filter for positive. And do that immediately sum. What it is called? I'm going to get what? Instead of that, sum of positive numerical sum, I can get it. That is one program. Students, that one program. So Venki helped me a lot of giving that question. Write a Python program which accepts list of values, find the sum of positive numericals and negative numericals. This question you keep it. Anyhow, after a few minutes I will discuss. One more question I want to do. Come in, ma. Next, one more question I want to give. This I will do after a few minutes. After a few minutes I will do. One more question I want to do it. Because this is containing filter is there, but there is no map is not there in that. I will do after a few minutes. Don't worry right now. Write down one more question. After a few minutes I will do. I will take out that question once again. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept list of numerical values and find squares for positive numbers and cubes for negative numbers. Cubes for negative numbers. Cubes for negative numbers. Very good. So observe very carefully. So I'm having what? List of positive numbers are there, negative numbers are there. I want to take it. The type of negative numbers I want to take positives. You see, observe it. I am taking list of numerical values. Squares for positives, cubes for negatives. So what is there? I want to first filter out which one. For every positive number, what should I find? So what is coming? Map. Filtering. Filter. Positive numbers taking, filter. Negative numbers taking, filter. Calculating the cubes, map. Shall we do this? So let us take this example. I'm going to take others here. Now I'm saying Python here. Just to see students, I'm taking this type of discussion now. Very simple, students. Watch it now. Now I'm taking something like this. So as usual, print, enter. I'm going to say enter list of values separated by space. Well, LST is equal to, int of something like val. Okay, some val. For val in input of dot what? Split off. Well, students, got it. Next I'm going to take up list of values are available. What should I do now? I want to go for doing this entire information with what? Filtering as well as squaring combined together. I will do it. Tell me. I'm going to take it. Say quickly I want result. With the lambda function I will use, filter I will use, map I will use, everything I will use. Come on. So SQ list is equal to list of map of lambda x colon x star 2 comma list of filter of lambda n colon n greater than 0 comma what? LST close. Finished. What it will give you first? Opening, closing, opening, two openings and two openings. How many two openings totally? 4 and 4 things. Are you understanding? What it gives ma? Understand, all of you girls, quickly understand. LST, first it will take this LST is going to get it. What is coming? Positive numbers will come because of this thing. One LST will come here. One LST will come because of this. That LST is applying to this X and I'm getting what? Squares. And then put it into SQ list. Well, understand? Well, next I'm going to take what? Cubes list. CUBS list. Cubes list is equal to same thing. I will go for what? Start. I say star 3. Okay. Star 3. That's it. N less than 0. Yes. Now I'll take here print \n original list. See students, format of what? LST. Next I will take it one more here. What is this? Square list. Right there I am going to get it. Square list, students. I say SQ list. Next I will take one more is called what? Cubes list I am going to take. Cubes list is equal to what? I know. What I will write? CU Cubes list I am taking. Okay. So I'm taking that values. So backslash and not necessary. One is enough. So I'll say, so something like filter map example.py. Example.py. See students, save it. 1 minute ma, I will come to that. Filter map example.py. What ma? Cubes. Okay. Cubes list. Okay na? Cubes list. SQ list also. Yes. SQ list also I will say. Okay na? Yes. Coming to the command prompt students, I'll take it. Say, go to our location, Python 6 p.m. So there I will take it as what special functions there. There I will try to write py. See students, enter list of values separated by 10, something like 20, -4 and -2. For example, I got it 10, 20 squares and cubes. -4 into -4 into minus only will come -64. -2 is what? Like this you will get it. Did you understand students? Right. This is the way you can enter anything. Right, like this, -5, -6, something like 6, something like 2. You got it. For all these things are positive. Wherever there is a minus, you are getting that kind of value. Understand? This is the way. Wherever there is a concept of code is given, you must have the understanding capability of it. So students in the online, I hope you understand students. Did you understand discussion students, this example? Yes. So, very good. Now, let me move to the further discussion. I will go for which function now? Reduce. Shall we go for reduce function now? Yes. Now, I am going to enter into the reduce function. See, students, how simple this reduce function. Now, I am going to. When I come to reduce function, I will go for question number this one. Okay, no? Right. Let me go to the reduce function here. Right? So, there I am going to take it. I hope. Go to the place. Go to the place. So I'm going to say, okay, sorry. I'll go to this, close this part. I'll take it a new one that is called which function? Reduce function. The name itself says, what is this reduce function is. Filter function will do what? Filtering out some elements from a list of elements by applying to the function. That is called filter. What is the map function is doing? Getting the new list of elements from old list of elements. That is called map. Now I am going to use what? Reduce function I am going to use it. Reduce function job is getting the list of elements in reduced to single value. Reduce function gives the list of elements to the single element. Let us go to immediately an example. Testing level you go. Python command prompt you go once. Dear students, you see. LST is equal to 10, 20, 30, 40. This is my list, right or not? I want to find the sum of these elements. What I will do, ma? Sum of LST. Directly I will write it. I got the 100. What is the sum function internally uses? Internally sum function uses which function? Reduce function. Very important this is. Reduce function internally used for getting these many elements into what? Single element like 100. So sum function is internally calling the reduce function of Python language. So how it is using, I will explain to you. Next I am writing max of LST. Max of LST. Maximum number, highest number is coming. From the list of numbers, I got what? One element. Next is called min of what? LST. LST. I got one element. Minimum element I got it. These are all called what? Reduction. Reduction. Anisha, AVG is not there, ma. AVG is not there. AVG is not there. Anisha, AVG is not there. Sum is there. Some min is there. Next is called what? max is there. These are all called using internally which function? Reduce function. So let me explain how reduce function works. So let me explain how reduce function works. What is the purpose of reduce? Reduce function is used for reducing or obtaining list of elements into single value. Single value. What is the question is coming? For example, they will give you the question like this. There is a list of salaries elements are there. There are the thousands of salaries are given by one company. Company want to find out what is the total salary paid to all the employees at the end of the month. Are you understanding? That means a list of salaries are getting into one figure. That figure is called what? Reduce. That is called a summing. Are you getting me? So like that, I want to use this reduce function. How to use that reduce function? How it internally works, I want to explain with a certain diagram. So let me go to the beautiful diagram. I am explaining internal functionality of sum. So let us consider, all of you carefully understand, my dear students. Here I am going to say, consider the following list. Consider the following list. I am explaining internal flow of which function? Reduce function I am going to explain. Consider the, I am going to take explaining the internal functionality of what? Reduce function. Okay, right. Let us consider this now. I am taking LST is equal to, I am taking the elements as 10, something like 15, something like 5, something like 20, something like something like 25, something like 6. These are my elements. What is the requirement here? Find the sum. Find the sum. Happily you can apply what? Sum of LST you can say. That is nothing but your programming level. But interviewer will not stop there. How it is doing internally sum? Can you explain internally what is happening? So now I am going to explain internal functionality of what? I am explaining here internal functionality of internal work functionality, internal flow of which function? Reduce function. I am explaining with the diagram internal functionality of reduce function. So try to understand carefully. This I will upload to you. Now, what is happening here? First thing, when the list of elements are given, you take them in the form of what? Boxes you take it. This is for your better understanding. I am drawing the diagram like this. So all the elements you take it in the form of, what? Like this you take it. How many elements are there? 6 elements are? 6 elements are there. 6 or 7? 6 elements are there. So you take 6 boxes. 6 boxes you take it. Yes, sir, taken 6 boxes. Well, then after this taking the 6 boxes, just for a minute, after taking 6 boxes, keep these elements. I will take it. What is the element I am placing there? 10. Next I am taking 15. Next I am taking 5. Next I am taking 20. After that I will take it as, like that I will take 20 and 25. And next I am taking what? 6. These are the elements I took it. Well, now I am going to take it. First beginning, reduce function selects 2 elements from the given list. Reduce function selects 2 values from LST and passing to the function. That function will preserve into 2 variables, X and Y. First step I am taking. Reduce function also supplies the values of LST to one function. As a map function is submitting to one value to the function, returning true or false. True means filtered, false means neglected. Map function also send one value to the function and that function will modify and returning the result into map object. Like that, reduce function also will take the 2 elements from the first 2 elements. Initially, reduce function takes 2 elements from the given LST and sending to the function. That function will apply the operation. Which operation you are applying, ma? Which is my logic here? Which is my business logic? Sum I want to find. Which is an operation I am applying here? Plus operator, right or not? Plus operator. What is the result is coming? What is the result is coming? 25. 25, the result is kept into first variable. What is my first variable, my dear students? What is my first variable? Come on, speak. X. My first variable is called X. Yes, X is going to be available here. X is going to be available here. And immediately PVM, the reduce function, will select the next succeeding element and kept into where? Variable called what? Y. What is the next succeeding element? That will be assigned to what? Y. Again, I am calling. Again, first beginning. First step. First step. Reduce function selects two elements from the LST. Beginning, two elements from LST. And submit to the function. That function will preserve into what? Two variables. First variable, second variable. You take any variables on your choice. I am taking X, Y. Find the result. The result kept into which variable? First variable only. I need a second value or not? Next succeeding element will be kept into where? Y. I hope you are understanding. I am going to say some cancel and next I am writing Y here. Are you understanding this? Y I am writing. And there I am going to write it once again. There I am going to write it once again. Here I am going to write it. So here I am writing once again. X value how much? What is the value of Y? What is the operation you are applying? Plus, what is the result is coming now? Yes, 30. 30. Where is the 30 kept in? Excellent. Excellent. 30 is kept into where? X. 30 kept into X. What is the next succeeding element? 20. 20 kept in where? Y. Good. Y. And again applying the same process. X and Y value. What is the X value? 20. What is the Y value? Come on, 20. I am keeping the value called what? Plus here. Plus here. Now what is the result is coming? Come on, 50. 50. The result is called 50. Now I am going to say 50 here. 50 here. What is this result? Where it is kept in? X. Very good. X. Now what is the next succeeding element? 25. 25 kept in where? Y. Y is going to be kept here. Y. And then what is an operation is applied? X and Y again. X and Y again. X and Y again. What is an operation is applied? Plus operation is applied. What is the result is coming? 75. 75. 75 is the result is coming in this place. 75. What is the result here? X. X here. And the next succeeding element is 6. 6 kept in where? Y. This is called Y. And then doing what here? Doing what here? What is an operation? X and Y. What is the result is coming? 81. 81. Where is the result 81 is kept into? Come on. Good. So now I am going to take up. This is my result is going to come. That result is called 81. 81. And the result is kept into where? X. Do you have any more value there? Do you have any more value? No. No more values are there. Now, since no more values, written what? Written what? 81. This is the internal flow of which one? Reduce function. Did you understand? Tell me, how many steps are there? First step, reduce function. I will write a little bit code also here. Little bit code also I will write it, students. Just observe it. What is the code? See, I am writing the code in the right side. Right side of the part I will write the code. Try to observe it. How simple code it is. Now I am going to say. Now I am going to say RES is equal to reduce. Reduce. What is the syntax for reduce? Syntax for reduce is something like this. Watch it. Reduce of function name, comma what? Iterable object. Iterable object. Iterable object. Same. Filter of function name, comma iterable object. Map of function name comma iterable object. Here also what? Reduce of what? Function name comma iterable object. How it is working? Just in the diagrammatically I will write it. Come on, say fast. Lambda. Come on. Lambda x comma y colon what? X plus y comma what? LST. LST. Finished. Finished. That is completed. Now see students, once again I will go for it. Elaborate this. Elaborate this. Now start. First time, how many values are selected? Reduce function selects two values from LST kept into where? X and then what? Y. What are the two values? Ma? Example is also there. 10 and 15 kept into where? X, Y. X plus Y, how much ma? 25. 25 kept in where? X. Next value of LST is getting, next succeeding element will be kept in where? Y. Y. What was the value of X? 25. What is the value of Y? 25 plus Y? 30. 30 kept in where? Next succeeding element from LST, please. Come on. 20. 20 will be in where? How much was the X? 30. 30 plus 20. 50 will be there in where? X. Next succeeding element, please. 25. X value how much? 50. Y value how much? 25. 50 plus 25. 75 kept in where again? Next succeeding element. 6. 6 will be kept in where? 75 plus 6. 81 kept in where? Next succeeding element in LST. Not there. Not there means written what value? X value. That X value will be preserved in where? RES. So that is the internal functionality of what? Reduce. Did you understand my example? Finally, RES is not an object of reduce. Generally, RES is an object. Previously, filter object is there. Map object is there. We convert into list and all those things. But RES is leading to what? Single value. Did you understand my point? Single values are stored by which data types? Single value stored by which data types? Fundamental data types. Int, float, bool, complex. These are all called fundamental data types. Stores a single value. Even I can say one str also I can consider. Why? First word, second word, third word, fifth word, like that. I want to concatenate all the words. So one line is also come. It is called str. So the RES type can be either int or float, or either int or float, or called bool, or called what? Complex, or called what? Str. But it is not going to be a list, not going to be a set, not going to be any of the other iterable objects. RES is always going to be a fundamental data type, and it can be str. Is it clear? Well, so students in the online, did you understand this flow, students? Did you understand the flow which I said now? Right. So I hope you are understanding. Surya Prakash. Sir, if we write x in place of y, y in place of then no problem, student. X in place of y, y in place of x, any problem? Nothing is there. So nothing is there, ma. No problem, Surya Prakash. Because I hope you are not practicing, I think so. I hope you are not practicing the programming. Am I correct? Surya Prakash, am I correct? If you are getting the doubt means you are not practicing. I hope so. Right? So now the sum of x and y will store it in. That is not a correct question what you are asking. That is not at all a correct. So that is not at all a correct. Surya Prakash, what you are thinking, I don't know much, but you are asking something wrong thing. You are not practicing. That is basically RES is equal to lambda reduce. It's my time waste when I concentrate on that area. Lambda, what I am doing? Y comma x. What is that now? X plus y. When I say x plus y, we will ask y plus x also. 2 plus 3, 3 plus 2, both of them are same. Don't get the type of things, my dear student. Y plus x or x plus y, no problem. Because if they ask the type of things now, I will get something like your doubt on your performance will come. So LST. First and second values are placed in where? Y and what? X. Who is going to hold the result here? Who is getting the succeeding elements? That's it. What is there? Nothing is there in that. I hope Surya Prakash understand that example. Right? Final answer is same. Right? I hope Surya Prakash is understanding that answer. Right. So don't get that Surya Prakash that the doubts mom. So let us go to the program once I want to show you. Let me go to the program here, something like this. I want to go for that kind of example I will show. Let us go to this file new others and say this. I'm going to say, what is this now? Reduce example1.py. Example1.py. Program for, of course, program for reading list of values and obtains sum by using which function? Reduce function. You can do by sum only, but we are doing something like in different manner. Tell me, result is equal to, come on, reduce lambda, LAM, lambda, oh, come on, x comma y, y comma x. I will take Surya Prakash doubt. What is that? X plus y, no problem, comma, LST. Print what you know? Sum is equal to, sum of, I say sum of is equal to dot format of what? LST comma, result. Excellent. Well, but one small thing you need to understand, all the functions of Python belongs to dash. All the functions of Python belongs to Pradeep. Excellent. Modules belongs to modules. Where I said beginning days, calendar module, math module, something like. Of course, module is our next tomorrow's concept. Even though we have some idea about it. Right? Every predefined function belongs to what? In C language, header file. See Java packages. In Python, it is called modules. Now today, what is the default module in Python? By default, see, we used a lot of functions so far. Filter function we used it, map function we used it, type function we used it, ID function we used it, int function we used it, tuple function we used it, next list function we used it, len function we used it, sum function we used it, max function we used it. So many functions, you know. These are also called predefined functions or not? They are also belongs to one type of module. These are belongs to by default one module called what? Built-ins. 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 It is the name of the default module. Right? Filter function, map function, all the functions which we used so far, all of them are belongs to the module name called built-ins. They will ask one question in the interview point of view also. Which of the following modules are built? Which of the following module is the default module? So option A, they are giving something like RE module. Option B is called what you know? Something like a threading module, threading. In the multi-threading, I will explain. And the next is called pickle module, pickle module. Next D is called what? Built-ins. Built-ins module we can call. Out of that, this is an answer for this. Are you understanding? What is the default header file in C language? stdio.h. We need not to include. By default, we can write printf and scanf, don't include. Java is there, java.lang. Java.lang is the default one. And here it is going to be called what? Completely. These are belongs to the built-ins. But our reduce function is not belongs to the built-ins module. Our PVM looking for reduce function in the default module like. What is the default module? Built-ins. Our reduce function also is trying to search in which module? Built-ins. But reduce function does not belong to the built-ins module. But where it's are, let me execute once you will come across. Let me show the error student. Then you will come to know this. Save this. Go to the command prompt, my dear students. Here I say py reduce example1.py. Enter the list of values. I got this list of values and say our values which I just used in my program. 10, 15, 5. Remember that 10, 15, 5. 25, 25, 25, 20, 20, 25, 6. So you will get error immediately. Error you will get, name error. Name reduce is not defined. That means for every function call you need a definition, right or not? But this definition is not there. But it is a predefined function I am saying. It is belongs to one module. The name of the module is called FUNC tools. FUNC tools is one of the predefined module. FUNC tools is one of the predefined module. Today I must say first time you are listening, import. Say once, import. Which one? FUNC tools. Then you call the module name dot what reduce. FUNC tools dot what reduce. Yep, last student. Listen, ma, listen. Are you listening? Not listening. Listen. Right. Keep your button first. Listen the class. Before sleeping, how you are doing the activity, like that you are doing the activity. Right. Listen, please. So, FUNC tools dot reduce lambda y comma x, x plus y, LST. Now, you execute it. Result will come now. Result will come. See student. Result will come. Execute. Result is having, what is the result? 81. 81. One more thing I will go for it, students. I'll go for it here. Surya Prakash doubt is clarified. X comma y. No problem. X plus y. No problem. Because if you get the type of doubts now, I'll get a doubt on you whether you are practicing or not. Same output is coming or not? Yes. Now I'll say 10 minus 10, 20 minus 20, minus 20, 30, and then minus 30. What is the sum? 0. Result is called 0. Is it understandable? Yes. Students who are in the online, I hope you are understanding this explanation and it is clear. I hope so. It is clear. I hope so. Okay. Right. Let us go to some documentation. I'll show you. FUNC tools belongs to what? FUNC tools is called what today? Only today you are seeing. This is called a predefined module or not? In that module, this is called my function. Function. Module name dot function. Now I'm getting it. Did you remember the steps there? What is the first step? Getting to initially reduce function. Selects two values from iterable object. Keep it into first variable and second variable or not? Those two variables utilized by my lambda function or normal function, do the operation, keep the result in where? First variable. Yes or no? Next succeeding, reduce function selects the succeeding element from where? Iterable object. Keep it into which variable? And result is computed. Again keep the result in where? This process will be repeated. Which process? Result keeping in X, succeeding element selection and keeping into Y, repeated until all my elements are completed. This process will be repeated until all my elements are completed. Did you understand? Yes. Now for that purpose, I'll show you one small example for you. For your clarity purpose, I'll go for, instead of typing it, I will take this one, reduce function, internal steps of reduce function, I will show you. So this I will copy here. I'll put it into your location. So special functions. Now I am going to paste it and just try to open it and see students, all of you. Reduce function is used for obtaining single element or single result from where? Given iterable object by applying to what? Function. Right or not? Which function I am applying in our case, my dear students? I am applying to a lambda function, right or not? These values I am applying to the lambda function. How it is working next? Syntax. Variable name is equal to what? Reduce. Function name comma what? Yes. Here variable name is an object of which type? Int type, float type, bool type, complex type, str only. Not reduce object like filter object, not map object, because it gives the single element. Single element is always going to give you what? Int type, float type, bool type, complex type. Well, reduce function belongs to what? Predefined module called FUNC tools. Well, internal flow. I can't imagine how much important this step is. Every person will ask this internal flow of reduce. What is the first step, ma? What is the first step? Step number 1. Reduce a function selects first two elements from where? Place them in where? First variable, that is called x. Second variable called what? Y. Y. Step number 2 I am going to talk. Step number 2 I am going to talk. The function name, that is called a lambda function, or it can be what? Normal function, whatever it is. The function name may be lambda or what? Normal function, whatever it is. Utilizes the values of first variable and what? Second variable. Utilizes the values of first variable and second variable. Applied to the specified logic, which is my logic plus, maybe greater than, less than, whatever it is, and obtains the result. Obtains the result. X plus y added. Third step, please. Reduce function places the result of the function in where? First variable. And reduce function selects succeeding element of iterable object and places them in where? Yes. Result keep it into first variable. Next succeeding element kept into second variable. This is step number 2 and 3. Performing the logic, keeping the result into first variable, selecting the succeeding element into second variable process, repeated until all elements are completed, and returns the result of the first variable. Step number 4, repeat step number 2 and 3 until all elements completed in where? Iterable object, and returns the result of which variable? Yes. This process, step 2, step 3. Step 2 is called what? Doing the operation. Step 3 is called what? Selecting the succeeding element, keep it into second variable, keep the result into first variable. That process will be repeated until all elements are completed in the iterable object and returns the result of which variable? Yes. This is called what? Internal flow of which function? Reduce function. So students in the online, did you understand this discussion? These 4 steps are there. As it is, you need to return. Finally, what is written? Returns the result of which variable? First variable. This is called my description, and this is called the reduce function. Same thing, student, I want to do with a normal function also. Let us see students, I am doing here. See how it is going to be done. I will do in place of this. I am saying here, what is this now? Here I am writing some OP I am going to say. Some OP I am going to say. How it is working, ma? You tell me. Tell me here. This is called main program part. Main program part. Tell me. DEF some OP x comma y. Okay. 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 C is equal to what? X plus y. Return C. Return C. Just for a minute. Return C. 2.py. See whether it will come or not. See that. Come out of that. Error. So here. Okay. So 1 comma. Execute. Say that values are there. Values are there. Result is called what? 81. Now your doubt is, sir, C is there. C will come to where? C is returning to this place. From this place, what is happening? See, in the place of some C, in the place of this, 1 minute, I will press enter key. In this place, what is coming? C is coming, plus next succeeding element will come or not? C will go to where? X. Next succeeding element will go to where? Y. No problem. Understand? Again, C is returning. Yes. Next succeeding element. C will go. Next succeeding element. C will go to where? X. Understand? This is a simple flow and a little tricky kind of part. Clear or not clear? Yes. With ordinary function you have done. With anonymous function you have done. Shall we go one more example? Write them. Open the notes. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Which will accept list of names, which will accept list of names or words, list of names or words, and concatenate them, concatenation means adding of two strings. It's called a concatenation. And concatenate them. Concatenating means clubbing. Python is an OOP language. It's a separate words I'm saying. When I concatenate them, I will get a one line. Python is an object-oriented programming language like. Okay, na? Yes. Please look at that. Whatever you like it. Whether you go for yes, ma, Sudhir, Pradeep. Good. So, now I will take this question from the students who are helping me in doing this. Yes. So, now I'm going to take this question now. Let us go to start. List of words I want to take it. How do you take the list of words? Come on quickly. LST is equal to, come on ma, str of val for val in input of dot what? Split of. Excellent. And I say beginning print enter list of words separated by comma. I will say comma. Yesterday you gave comma, space and all. So space means space, comma means comma. You need to be careful. Here we need to go for what? Comma you need to give. Be careful, students. Right. Yes, ma. Anand. Compulsory we need to go for this str. Why? Because here according to the list comprehension, either expression or typecasting is required. Actually, according to our discussion, this is called which type? str only. But you need to write the technique of what? Conversion you need to write it. Anand. Did you understand, Anand? You need to write according to our syntax. Either expression or typecasting function is required. Right. Now I'm going to apply reduce function. Come on, apply. Line is equal to reduce lambda a comma b colon a plus b. First string plus second string. Keep the resultant string in where? A. Next the succeeding string kept in where? Again a b. Keep the result in A. Next succeeding in B. Repeat this process until total words are completed. Comma what? LST. How beautiful. Come on. Given words is equal to comma what? LST. Print what here? Given words I'm saying here what? Line. Given concatenated I am writing. Concatenated line is equal to or concatenation of words. I write like this. Concatenation of words. Right? Concatenation of words. Just write some word whatever like. You see line I am going to say. Just try to go for it. And I need to import what? Import func tools. FUNC tools. Yas K. Instead of writing FUNC tools dot, I am giving alias name. Some alias name I am giving. So FUNC tools, writing a FUNC tools dot a bigger name, I am giving an alias name. So this I will explain in the modules case. There are 7 varieties of syntaxes are there for import. I am giving just the first variety now. Don't worry. As is a keyword here. Yes, ma, Bhavika. As is a keyword. Now go to that. So I'm going to say the file name called what? Reduce example 2.3.py. 3.py. So here I'm going to say 3.py. 3.py. Say .py I'm going to say. See students, execute now. Py. See this. Enter list of words separated by comma. I say Python, comma, is, comma, Python is an OOP language. These are words I'm getting is what? Python is an OOP language. And there is no space between this. Python, comma, is, comma, and, comma, OOP, some space I am giving. If we run once again, there is no space I will give here. There is no space in these lines. To give the space between this, I'll go to my logic and I'll say, like, did you understand? A, first word, second word, some space. Keep the entire result into A. Next succeeding element from A and kept into B. Well, students, execute. See, same thing. You observe the previous result and this one. Here, no space at all. Here is giving the space or not? Yes. So anything you enter. Now I'm going to say Python, invented by Rosam in Netherlands. I'm writing something like this, Netherlands. So I'm going to get it as line of control. I am getting it. Understand my things? Right. This is a way how you can go for using this type of multiple values are getting into single line of value. Which is of which type now? STR type it is going to be. Once you are getting into this line, it is going to be called as which type? STR type. Did you understand? Yes. Write down. Next example. Students in the online, did you understand, guys? Yes, ma'am. Srivani, Srivalli, Bhavika, right. So, Pradeep, right. Yes, ma'am, Pradeep, we will come to that. That is our task which is there. Already it is there now after a few minutes. The beginning only, after a few minutes. This is ready. Question is ready. Okay, now, don't worry. I'll come to that. Write down. Write a Python program which will accept list of values and find max and min values. Max and min values. Sudhir, thank you. So max and min values by using reduce function. So by using reduce function. You add the word by using reduce function. Right. Easy or difficult, students? Easy or reduce? Easy or difficult? Okay, sir, we don't know. When you write now, that time we feel easy or difficult. Without you start difficult for us. Okay, students, no problem. I do it. Can I take up to here? Yes. I will take up to here. It is a common thing, right or not? Yes. So, then I will take what here? Int I will take it. Because I am getting the integer value separated by comma only. Well, what is my requirement? Max V and min V. Max V and min V. Come on, start with reduce lambda, okay, alias name k dot, okay, Suvendu, okay, good. K dot reduce lambda. Why lambda when I'm writing you are getting confused? I'm observing last 3-4 days onwards. When I say lambda, you are thinking like a scientist. Any problem? A comma B, A, if A greater than B, else B, comma what? LST. Easy or difficult? Huh? But why are you not saying immediately when I say lambda, you are getting stuck up there? Is this explained already or not? Ternary operator. Explained now? Then why you are getting problem? I'm observing last 3-4 days onwards. When I come to lambda, you are thinking for a short span of time. Don't think. Now next I will go for what? Min V. Tell me, ma. Min V is equal to k dot reduce of what? Same thing. What I say less than. Easy or difficult? Print of what? Given list. Given list. Directly I will write, ma. Given directly I will write it. Max of what? Like this is equal to like this. Given list and all not necessary. Directly I will write it. LST comma max V. Max V. Max V. Beautiful. Next is called what? Min V. See students, min V. Min V I will take it. Min V I am going to take it. Min of I will take it. LST comma what? Excellent. Shall I execute this code now? Yes. So reduce example 4.py. So I'll go to this reduce example 4.py. Okay. Reduce example 4.py. 4 dot. Right. So coming to this area, save this code 4.py. Go to this line, students. Py. Schema. Enter a line of values separated by space. Some 10, 23, 45, 56, something like, something like 4, something like 23, 67, 78. Now, 0. These are my values. Want to find the max and min. Max is equal to 78. Min is equal to minus 56. 56. Are you able to follow? This is the way how you can apply this kind of logics. Fine now? Yes. Now I am going to enter into like this. Even somebody will ask you, when I go to the strings also, 10, 20, 30, when I enter 10, 20, okay. Comma, I need to give it or not? Comma, I did not give. That's why the problem is coming. Say 10, 20, what is coming here? You are getting that. Sometimes they are asking this question. I have observed in 1 or 2 places this question was coming in once in a while. So I just observed it. I'm just taking the same thing. With the strings, I will take it. Strings. I hope you understand that strings meaning, right? str. Enter the list of words separated by. Here I will write enter the list of values. List of? Okay. Enter the list of words separated by comma. I want to find the biggest among them. And a words biggest among them means I just want to show you one small moment. Just for a minute. Say 5.py. Go to this and try to execute. Py 5. Enter the list of words entered. ABC, comma, ABD, comma, ABE. What is the biggest word? ABE. See that max value is called what? ABE. Min value is called internally what is considered? ASCII Unicode values. ASCII is called what? C language. Python is called Unicode. Unicode value of A is called 97, 98, 99. What is the sum? Compared with what? ABD. Definitely this Unicode value is definitely less than this. Definitely this is going to be more than this. So that is called a bigger one. This is called smaller one. Do you understand? Yes. So this is a way. Suppose I am writing capital A, capital B, capital C, capital Z, capital P. Yeah, comma, compulsory. Comma, compulsory. Comma, compulsory, students. Now I will say something like this. I got it. What is the bigger one? Z. And next is what? Yes, I am writing small a, comma, capital A, comma, capital B, comma, small z, small z. What is that? Lowercase alphabets are having higher in Unicode and small in where? This A. And C, students, minimum is called what? And max is called what? Z. I hope you are understanding. There is also one important logic here. Students who are in the online, did you understand this discussion, students? Well, now I want to go for one more example on this area. Did you understand reduce function? Why do you use filter function? To filter out some elements from the given list of elements by applying to the function. BAMP function is used for what? Getting a new elements from the old elements by applying to the function. Reduce function is used for obtaining a single result, single element by applying list of elements to the particular function. Understand? This is called one more type of discussion. Are you understanding? Yes. Now I am going to apply another type of discussion. Write down. Let me go for combined thing. Just please observe here this question once. Observe this question. Already you have written the question now. Write a Python program which will accept a list of values and find the positive numericals and negative numericals. Come on, Bhavika. Okay, ma, correct. So, write a Python program which will accept a list of values, find sum of numerical values and negative numericals. What is the meaning? List of numbers are there, segregating positives and negatives, called what? Filter. Those negative numbers sum, reduce. Positive numbers sum, reduce. What is the combination here? Filter and excellent. Filter and excellent. This program I will take it. This program I will take it. Pradeep, your question is coming now. So, coming to the point back. So, I am getting this. Say, yes. Now, fine. Now, see students, now I am going to follow. I am getting, start. Import FUNC tools, as caviar. You can give your own name, alias name. Come on, next. I will take it instead of typing the same thing. Can I take the list of values, students? Yes. What is that? Some special symbols. Is this possible, sir? What is this? At the rate. What is this? What you are asking this? What you are asking that? What is this? What you are asking about that? Is this possible means for which operation you are expecting that? You just, if you say Venki, then I will answer that. Let me continue this example. So later I will concentrate on Venki doubt. Yeah. Coming to this point, LST is equal to int of val for val in yes, input of what? Split. Tell me now. Positive sum is equal to POS sum is equal to reduce of lambda x comma y colon x plus y comma list of filter of lambda. Say after that what? X colon x greater than 0 comma lst. Close, close, close. 3 closes. KVR dot. That is there. That is very small. Don't tell that same thing KVR dot. First, this is important. Lambda, you are getting problem, na? This anytime I can write it. Tell me, reduce lambda x comma y, x plus y. What is the input for this now? List. List is getting what? Filter. It is filtering positive elements and then supply to the reduce function. Excellent. Similarly, which one? Which one, ma? Negative sum is equal to same thing. Say x plus y. What is this? Less than 0. Less than 0. Beautiful. I will print it. I'll print it. What is this? Positive sum. Positive sum is equal to comma what? POS sum. POS sum. Next is called what, ma? Negative sum. Negative sum. I'm taking here negative sum is equal to what? Uneasy sum. Uneasy sum I am getting it. Let us execute. What is this combination, students? Reduce, filter, example dot py. Filter, reduce, filter, example dot py. Okay, students, right? Out of that, see students, py. Yes, say that, comma, what I am getting, comma na, space, okay, space, 10, minus 10, 20, minus 20, 30, minus 30, 40, minus 40, minus 40. Positive sum is 100, negative sum is minus 100. Understand? Easy or difficult? Easy. See students, 10, 20, 30, 40. 10, 20, 30, 40. Problem. Why problem? Because when you are getting reduced for empty with no initial value, when you are coming to this next place, here when you are filtering, what the values are coming? No values are coming. So no values means it is going to contain what? Empty list or not? Empty list is not iterable, it is saying. Empty list is not iterable. Because of the negative number filtering, you are not going to get anything. Negative list is coming or not? That negative list is not going to supply for this kind of thing. That's why this value is coming. No such initial value is available for this. That's why when you are using this reduce function, definitely iterable object must contain the values. Because to do that first value, second value, result will be in first variables, next succeeding element. To repeat that 1, 2, 3, 4, it should contain the values. Did you understand? Yes. So I said 10, 20, 30, 40, minus 40, for example. Happily, you will get it minus 40, and this is called a positive sum. Understand or not? Good. So I hope this is clear about this point. Is it clear? Yes. Amma? Yes, definitely. Positive numbers sum, positive squares number sum, negative squares sum. Write down. So Suvendu is giving one program to us, all of us. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept a list of values. Which will accept a list of values. Which will accept a list of values. Separated by space. Full stop. Find sum of squares of, find sum of squares of positive numbers. Sum of squares of positive numbers and sum of squares of negative numbers. Sum of squares of negative numbers. What is there? What is the functions are involving, Pradeep? What everybody should say. Positive numbers getting from list of numbers is filter. For positive numbers squaring is concerned, map. For that one I want to get the sum. Reduce. Well, so I'm going to get it. So I'm going to take the question here. Now I will continue. Now I'll continue. See students. So many online students are helping in getting the question. Well, now I'm going to write it here. Write a Python program which will accept list of values separated by space. Find sum of squares of positive numbers and sum of squares of what? Negative numbers. Well, dear students, first you understand the question. Right? All the functions are using. Map function is there, filter function is there, and next is what? Right. Come on, students. I will take with the help of you. I'll take this, some sort of thing. I will take. Can I take up to here? It's a common now. Yes. So, squares and then squares of the negative numbers. Okay. I'll take the file name also. So, I will take the file name here. Reduce. What is an order? First function is what? Reduce map filter example.py. Right? Well, students, come on. Waiting for your answer. POS SQ sum, positive square sum is equal to reduce map. Ida. Right? Like this. No. Right. Don't go to danger zone. Lambda x comma y colon x plus y comma. No tension at all. Come on. List. What list it want? Positive list. Positive. This is called lambda. I want to hear what? Positive square list I want. Positive? Say map of lambda x colon x star 2 comma list of filter of lambda n colon n greater than 0 comma LST. What a beautiful code. Open. 3 opens, 4 opens, 5 opens. Close. What a beautiful code. Did you understand? Easy, sir. I will go to what next? Negative sum. Negative square sum. NEG square sum. Everything same. I say what? Right. Don't tell these opposite symbols. First understand that statement. Did you understand? Well, coming to print of what? I am going to say positive numbers sum. Positive sum of squares of positive numbers is equal to what, ma? Positive SQ sum, right or not? Yes. Good. Sum of say squares of negative numbers. So I say here \n. Okay, what is this number? What is this now, students? I say this one, negative sum. I got this. Well, so you save this code. Combination of all the things are there. So call this one. Sometimes let me use it. I don't want to call daily the same fashion. From FUNC tools, import reduce. I will use like this. That time I don't write KVR. Directly I am importing. This is another way of syntax of what? From import. I will explain all these things in detail in the modules concept. That is tomorrow I am going to start. See students, how simple it is. Execute, go to this place. See students, py, reduce, enter the list of values, 2, -3, 4, and then 5, and then -6. Enough. See that now. 2 square, 4 square, how much? How much? 2 square, 4, 4 square, 16. How much? 20. 5 square, how much? 45. 45. 3 square, 9. 6 square, 36, and then 9. So I entered accidentally, both of them are same, right or not? So I say here 5 and -5 and say 4 and 3, 2, and then 7. So I got it something like 5, 3, 2, 7, like this. And -5, -4 is something like this. Understand? Amma? Cube you want? Okay. Cube you want? You want a cube. What should I do? 3. What should I do? Okay. You want cube for both of them? Negative number cube I want. This one. You see, you enter this. Go for that. 2, -3, 4, and -4. Just enough. Squares are called what? 4 plus 16, 20. And 3 cube, -27, -4, -64. That is going to be done. -27 and -64 is that answer. So since our question is that, I'll take it as what? 2. I hope you are understanding. So students in the online, I hope you are getting our target. Map, reduce, filter, everything is there. Sent for you? Yes. So Pradeep, I hope yesterday you asked one doubt. I hope I reached you. Pradeep, I reached you. Right. Write down. One question I will give you. Do that. Yes, clear, sir. Now, right. Litton asking, sir, can we use like? What is that? POS excuse some caveat dot reduce of lambda x comma y x star star 2 plus y star star 2 lambda filter off. You can use it. You can use it. You are doing the sum there itself. You can do it. You are squaring of it. You can do it. You can do. So rather than taking here something, I will do directly here only. What I will do? X star star 2, y star star 2. X star star 2, y star star 2. Right or not? Right. You can do. So problem is one only, solutions are many. If you start working on it now, you will get it. Right or not? Yes. Good. Write down. Write a Python program. Narendra, you can use no problem. Narendra, you can use no problem. He is asking, Narendra is asking, sir, map you are using lambda x. In this lambda you are using n, no problem. You use x. Here also you use x, x also you use it. Here also you use x, here also you use x, no problem. One place you use x, one place you use n. So I used intentionally different variable. Why I used a different 2 and then 4, 5, 6 and then -4 I said. So you are getting that result here. Okay, Narendra, got it? So you can use, there is no problem with the variables. Any variable name you can use. It's after all one formal parameter. Right. Write down. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will accept, easy for you, which will accept list of employee salaries, list of employee salaries, list of employee salaries, which contains 0 to 1000, 0 to 1000. Just I'm giving one range, 0 to 1000. For our understanding sake, you can enter whatever you like, 0 to 1000, 0 to 1000. Well, full stop, continue. 0 to 1000 salaries are there. 0 salary to 1000 salary. Full stop. Give 10% hike. Give 10% hike. Give 10% hike for those employees. For those employees. For those employees. Salary. Whose salary is more than 500 full stop. Give 20% hike. Give 20% hike. Give 20% hike for those employees. For those employees whose salary lies within whose salary lies within 0 to 500. 0 to 500. Did you understand? Well, so what is the concept up to here? Not completed, still not completed. So what is the concept? I have a salary of 0 to 1000 salaries, values are there. So 500 to 1000 is what? 10%. 0 to 500 is what? Which concept you will apply? Zero to 500, even saying clearly, filtering, 10% hike, 20% hike, map. What is there? Simple. Why are you thinking? Continue. Find the total salary. Find the total salary for those employees. Find the total salary for those employees. Find the total salary of those employees who is drawing 0 to 500. 0 to 500. Find the total salary of those employees who is drawing DRAWING, who is drawing 0 to 500 salary. Full stop. Find the total salary of those employees. Find the total salary of those employees. Find the total salary of those employees who is drawing, come on, more than 500. Simple. I put a question, very bigger one. Actually, it contains what? Reduce, map, filter. Filter will get what? Less than 500, give 20% hike and then find the total salary. Reduce of total salary, map of 10%, 20% hike for those salaries who are salary lies within 0 to 500. Reduce of total salary, map of 10% hike of what? Filtering of more than 500 salary. Finished. Will it do it? Yes. What is there? Reduce, map, filter. Easy. So already one example is done now. Same to same, nothing is there. Here what I will write? Shall greater than 0, less than or equal to 500. Here what I will write it? More than 500. More than 500. Everything same. When you come to here, shall plus shall into 10 by 100. Here what I will write? Shall plus shall into 20 by 100. Reduce is same to same. Nothing is difficult. Yes. Bhavika, correct ma. And operator. You can use and operator also, you can remove. Shall you can write greater than 0, greater than, equal to 500 you can write. In a single line you can write that. Okay na? Right. Last one more example I want to tell. This is also very recently, this was the question in one of the written test. Write down. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will add 10 sum of two, which will add, 1 minute, which will add contents of two lists, which will add content of two lists, which will add the content of two list objects, which will add the content of two list objects. Okay, right. How do you do generally? You know first list elements, you know second list elements. How do you do? For loop I will write it. One for loop, one value from one list, another for loop, one more value from the things. I will add first element of one loop and second element of one loop. I will add them. That is called a big story. Now, here I am going to see. See students, now I am going to do. Of course, easy for you. I am going to take it. See the next example. Carefully observe it. Which function I am using, that is an important. Which function I am using, that is an important. Two lists are there. I am preparing one list. Is it reduce or is it map? Two lists are there. Two lists are getting one more list. Map I will use it. You may, there is a chance of understanding reduce also. 2 is becoming 1. There is a chance of understanding reduce also. But I am using what? Yeah, map you need to use. So program for adding the content of two lists. Two lists. So please look into students. I take it. This is called list 1. So I am using map example. I hope map example. Whatever map example continuous number, map example 4.py. 4.py. I'll give that. Okay. This is called what? For first list, right or not? For first list. Similarly, I will take it as what? Second list. Enter the list of values separated by space for which list, Second list I am going to take. Second list. This is called first list I am going to take it. Well, this is called list 2. List 2 I am going to take. Two lists are there. List 1 and list 2 I am having two list objects are there. Now I want to go for list 3 is equal to list of map of lambda x comma y colon x plus y comma LST1 comma LST2. Finished. First value of LST going to where? Second value of LST going to where? X plus y. That value will be kept in where? Second value of LST2 where? X. Second value of LST2 what? Y. Second value kept into the another list. Third value of LST1 to X. Third value of LST2 to Y. Adding the third values of both of them, keeping the third value in LST3. This will continue for equality of lists. Understand or not? Yes. Now I am going to write it. See students, now I am going to write it. Sum of first list, second list, first list, comma, second list, I say is equal to what? Dot format of, come on students, LST1 comma LST2 comma LST3. Beautiful. So execute. So map function I am not using any function tools. Why I am not using FUNC tools there? Because map function by default present into built-in tools or not? Built-in module. Okay. Execute this and see students how simple it is. Py. See students, enter the list of values separated by space for first list. See 10, 20, 30. Small example. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 11, 12, 11, 22, 33. Okay, sir. 10, 20, 30, sir. 1, 2, 3, 4, sir. Equal lists. Unequal list. Equal list means no problem. It is adding that values. When you are getting unequal list, It will take only equal elements addition only it will take. Excess elements will be ignored. Understanding this? See that it is going to be given as something like this. This is going to be given 1, 2, 3, 4 and we are getting the result. I hope you are understanding me. Yes. Now you say first list is 10, 20, 10, 20, 30, 40, 1, 2, 3 only. I got only 1, 2, 3 only will be considered. The remaining element is not considered here. I hope you are understanding this. Well, this is the mechanism of what? Addition of two lists. You can take addition of lists also. How do you do addition of three lists? X comma y comma z, x plus y plus z. Not only addition, multiplication also, anything. Depends. LST1 comma, LST2 comma, LST3. Any number of list can be obtained to another list. List to another list, you can get it. Is it clear? So students who are in online, is it clear, students, for all of you? So equal list, unequal list, it considers what elements? Equal elements will be considered. Understanding this mechanism? Yes. So this is about when you go to our index, of the functions, if I come to this point in this index, if I see the last 10 days onwards, we are discussing first level of that, next the second level of that, and next we are going to the anonymous function, and these days we are going to discuss what? Special functions now. I hope you are understanding. Yes. So J Mana. So what will be happening when we take list and list 3 as a type set? So what is happening? This is a known fact. Mana is asking, list you are taking, set you are taking. It is not recommended actually. Sets are going to contain what? Elements, no doubt in that. But what they are having, we can't understand in which order the elements are going to come. Here I took it, Manaya, listen, 10 and 1, I can say guaranteed it is 11. There in list set, I can't say that which element is added to what. We can't predict it because sets are always displaying in what? Random order. Random addition will come, but not in the expected outputs. Right? Manaya, I hope you are understanding. Yes. So, list with set will not maintain insertion order. Already we know this. So this concept completed. Which concept is over? So it is a very, very important concept. Everything is done. And tomorrow I'm going to discuss about what? Module. And module is a collection of what? Functions. So module will take only 2 days. Module's extension is packages. Packages will take 1 day. Because packages is a collection of what? Module is a collection of what? So everything in Python is called functions only. So once you know functions well, modules and all those things is dead easy, not a difficult. So tomorrow don't miss it. We are going for modules. And yes, ma, Vijay, who is that? Vijaya, some, yeah, student. Please tell interview questions. See, ma, Vijaya. See, I don't mind to tell interview questions, but when I say interview questions, what student will do? Throwing the notebook outside, only that interview questions they will prepare. And when they go to interview, that questions, everything may come, may not come. But when you read my total notes, when you go to interview, everything will be from our notes. Because in interview question, I cannot give everything, na. When I give everything, you will see top to bottom to me only. Sir, everything is there in the interview question. What is there, sir? My advice to my students, to the long-term benefit, as a well-wisher, I am saying, read the complete notes and go to interview. Yes, ma, Vijaya. I hope you are understanding.